We did identify climate change as a pressing issue that should be addressed. So, why do we need to address climate change? Because climate change affects everyone, including young people. And on any given day, more than 1 billion children are in primary or secondary schools somewhere in the world. Now, with so many young people out under different climatic conditions, some, the climate may be normal. In other cases, there may be drought, there may be flooding, there may be rain, there may be hurricanes. And the climate brings in a lot of various issues, and young people need to be safe. And so unless they know what this is, why this is happening, how to be safe, they are not going to be able to take care of themselves. And a handful of teachers cannot take care of so many children in an institution. So children will need to be trained on how to look after themselves as well. However, many fail to complete their education, deterred by poor school quality and persistent challenges caused by deepening poverty, gender inequities, location, disabilities, chronic environmental degradation, and climate-related hazards. Now, of all these billions of children in school, every child doesn't finish 10th grade or 12th grade or high school and doesn't go to university. A lot of children drop out. Now, dropout reasons may be different. They could be poverty, can't afford the fees, can't afford the uniform, can't afford the textbooks, and so on and so forth. Can be gender inequities. Boys go to schools, girls don't go to schools, which is not right, but in a lot of societies and communities, this still happens. The location of the school may be a deterrent. The school is too far from where I live. It takes me 2 hours to walk to the school. Which parent is going to allow their child to walk alone for 2 hours twice a day to get to school and back? There could be disabilities. Physical disabilities, there could be slightly psychological disabilities, and those prevent children from completing their school. Chronic environmental degradation. Even if I am prepared to walk to school, the heat of the day, the burning sun with no shade, no trees, is not going to be very helpful and conducive to me walking that distance. Climate-related hazards. When rain happens, floods happen, we don't have proper drainage systems in many parts of the world. What does one do? In other words, even environmental issues and activities prevent people, young people, from completing school. Because to a parent, the most precious thing is their child. They are not going to risk their child going to school in floods, in rain, in drought, in heat, and so on and so forth. So unless we have schools in every small location and locality, and good schools that provide quality education, these kids are going to miss out. Recent scientific findings indicate that a changing climate has a significant impact on our planet. And we've seen that. We've seen the climatic changes and what it is doing to the planet. And we've seen, this winter, let's see. Where was the winter? 1 week was truly the winter in Lahore. The summers are already here. It is only the middle of February. That's climatic change. Something's not right somewhere. In 2007, the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change issued its 4th assessment report, so far the most convincing assessment on the science and implications of climate change. Lots of reports have come in, lots of organizations have tried to study, but this by far is the most convincing. It should be used as an eye-opener to understand the gravity of the situation, why this is so serious today. This report concluded that only immediate and sustained action will stop climate change from causing irreversible and potentially catastrophic damage to our environment. Immediate and sustained action. We can't wait. We've waited too long. We have to take action, and we have to take it now. and continue to take it. It's not a one-time effort. It's an ongoing, consistent effort to make sure that we are doing the right things to fix the damage that we've done to the environment. The IPCC noted that climate change will manifest itself in various ways, including, now these are some of the effects of climate change: rising temperatures, we've seen that, droughts and desertification. With less rain and trees not getting the moisture and the water, desertification also occurs naturally. Of course, we play a major role in cutting down trees and all that, and then we wonder, where is the rain? Well, these are some of the implications and effects of climate change. Heavy precipitation, flooding, and rising sea levels. So on one side where we see dryness, on the other side we also see the wetness, the heavy rainfall, the downpours, the flooding, and with that, sea levels rising. Extreme weather events such as cyclones, floods, droughts, tsunamis, and those kinds of things are also happening on a more regular basis. What are we going to do? Unless we do something to stop this and treat the environment with the respect it deserves, life in the future may become more difficult.